subscribe.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Shane, aka Black Duplicate, and this is About Life Podcast. Welcome back, all my lifers, and welcome to the show, all my new people. Make sure you like and subscribe to the content and to the channel. Yes, it's Health Day. It's Health Day, right? Who don't want to take care of their health, right? As I say though, my theory on health is everybody's body is different, and you must learn how to be healthy for you. But there is a science that we all have the same kind of framework with, which is our body. You know, like we all have lungs, we all have kidneys, we all have hearts, we all have bones, we all have intestines, all that good stuff. All that stuff we share, and those things do need to be fed. I just think our body absorption rates are different, and what our body can metabolize and take in is just completely different, right? Our bodies are different in that sense. But let's get started anyway. I'm blabbing too much. Oh man, where'd my other video go? I had another guy. I had an old boy here. Where is he? Yeah, this guy right here. Let's fix this up for y'all. Give me 1 second, people. Here we go. I want to play his first, and then we're going to go into the other one, which is the healthiest videos. This guy right here has his own little business going on with herbs and stuff like that, so go check him out. He does have like parasite cleanses and herbal teas and a lot of good things for your lymphatic system. He's very, very hard on the lymphatic system, and for a good damn reason, because that system is extremely important, and it's most likely the key to any type of illnesses and problems you have, chances are, right? So let's hear what he got to say.
This question says, how do I enhance my lymphatic system? Let's look at a couple things you can do. First, the lymphatic system is a lipid-based system, which means that it deals with a lot of fat, which means if it's dehydrated, it'll move very slow, if at all. Perfect example is animal fat. Uncooked, it is very blubbery and very soft, but when cooked and dehydrated, you get something like this. So the first is keeping proper hydration, and when you cook your food, you eliminate that hydration. So make sure you are eating a majority raw food compared to cooked. Another is your
Fruits,
adrenal
basically.
and kidney health. The adrenal glands, in my opinion, are like the electrical pumps to the system. The kidneys are major eliminators of this system. So stop stressing out and do more breath work. Lastly, keep this colon clean. This is a major dumping site when it comes to that lymphatic waste. So be mindful on how many stools you are having and slow down the intake of food until those stools catch up. I hope this helps.
It definitely did, my friend. I'm very high on fasting. I definitely believe in fasting heavily. And yes, the lymphatic system is key. The colon is key for all of us. Your digestion is damn near everything. That is one of the main issues with most of us, is our digestive systems are destroyed, right? Or we're just putting too much into it and it's working on 24/7 overdrive. Think about a machine or a plant. Think about Goodyear, the plant, right, where I work at. It's a 24-hour plant and it runs 24 hours. Why do you think they have maintenance teams? When you run a machine for 24 hours, it's eventually going to break down. You run your computer for 24 hours a day whenever resting it, it's eventually going to come into contact with issues, overheating, all types of problems. And if you want a system to run 24/7, there's going to be issues. It needs a break. It needs to shut down, to heal itself, to configure itself, to make sure it's working properly. And during those shutdowns is maintenance time. You can go through and you can do maintenance. You can observe and do whatever you need to do. But there needs to be a slow down time. There needs to be a time of rest. That's for your lymphatic system. That's for every system you have in your body. That is what fasting is. It's a break for your organs. A break for your organs. He's incredibly right, being so in tune with the lymphatic system. But then it comes down to the same point that everybody has. Well, Shane, what the hell do we eat? You got to figure that out. Don't be out here listening to nobody, man. There's statistics, sure. Like this guy with the healthiest foods. Those foods are most likely healthy as shit. But you know what? They might not be healthy for every single individual, but for the general public, it's healthy for the average individual, right? But there are going to be those people that it's not, and those people need to figure themselves out, including me. That's why I've tried every diet. I've tried not every single diet, but majority of them. All right, now I'm on, I think, the last one that I haven't. No, there's one more after this. All right. Right now I'm on meats and fruit, just meat and fruit. right? A little bit of rice from time to time, but mostly meats and fruit is where I'm at right now, right? I'm trying to go really hard on organ meats because I think organ meats and fruit is most likely the best way to go, right? Most likely the best way to go. That's where all the nutrients are going to be stored, right? So I'm on that avenue right now. You know, I've done everything else. I've done the vegetarian, I've done the vegan, I've done the carnivore, I've done the keto, I've done the Mediterranean. You know, only thing I tried fruitarian, kept failing really hard. That is going to be my next one. That is going to be most likely my closing diet, the diet that I do to close most of these diets. Hopefully by then I figure out what the hell works for me and I can stick to that for the rest of my damn life and live a healthy, great freaking life. Even though I feel great now. I feel great now. Most diets I did feel great. But some of them had drawbacks and some of them didn't. Like example, when I went carnivore, pure carnivore, very hard for digestion, right? Very hard for digesting. I felt bloated a good amount of the time, right? Or vegan. Vegan, I felt, I feel like a little too caring, right? A little too caring. Like it's good to care about things and be compassionate, but you know, as men, we're also destroyers, man. You gotta protect too, man. You can't just be all about, oh, I want to save everything. It doesn't work that way. There has to be a point where you want to defend and you want to protect, and that takes what? That takes a little bit of savagery, man. A little bit of savagery. I truly felt with that my testosterone levels might have been compromised, you know. So, but now with this fruit and meat diet, I feel really on point, very balanced and very leveled. You know, very balanced and very leveled. But that's just me. Everybody's different. Everybody's really different. You know, you got to find what works for you. But here's his list. I think he got 3 of some of the healthiest foods, and I can agree on all of them. But let's see.
These are the healthiest foods on the planet, part 1. Hit the follow button first and watch until the end because the last one on this list is great for the heart and it's known as nature's Viagra. Number 1 on this list is lemons. It's been widely regarded in the health industry as the world's healthiest food. This alkalizing power food has strong anti-inflammatory properties and can help inhibit the growth of cancer cells. When life hands you lemons, eat those, mother. Frankly, number 2 is one of my personal favorites. Lentils. Lentils are not only high in fiber and high in protein, but their nutritional benefits are endless. Lentils are great for promoting healthy weight loss and they protect against diabetes and colon cancer. And with the potassium, iron, and folate that lentils pack, you could survive off of these alone. Just ask a vegan or a vegetarian. And last but far from least is beetroots. They're often overlooked, but one of the healthiest foods available. Not only is beetroot good for the brain and lowering blood pressure, it's known to boost exercise performance and can help prevent dementia. High blood pressure decreases blood flow to the nether region for men and women. Beetroot increases that flow. Follow me for shit like this.
Yes, and also here's the TikTok for it. Also, like he said, with beetroot, it helps with your blood. It helps clean your blood, and extremely well for blood pressure and blood flow. So, if you have like erectile dysfunction, you might want to look into beetroot or beet juice, any of that type of shit. You might want to look into that. Even beetroot powder, you might want to look into that as well. Beets are incredibly good for your libido, right? Many other things. But lemons as well. Lemons are incredibly well, man. Lemons, you can clean shit with lemons, man. You do anything with lemons. You can lose lemons on your damn armpits, bro. Like lemons are like the shit. Only problem with lemons is the storage. You know, when you buying them, the pesticides they're using on them are absurd, man. Absurd. I've heard horror stories on the chemicals they spray on lemons to keep them alive for a long period of time. Because from what I was told, they're not supposed to last that long. But what do I know? I'm not a damn scientist, so that's just something you might want to look into. And then lentils. I have never heard any negative types on lentils. Everything I've heard on lentils has been pure positive. I know they have massive amount of iron as well. You know, iron is kind of like the building block to our lives and to our bodies, right? So you might want to look into that as well. I would definitely say everybody should have a little bit of lentils in their cabinets. You know, right now I'm not touching none of that stuff. Only thing I'll be touching is those lemons. Will be the number one thing I'll be touching right now because I'm doing fruits and meats, right? I truly feel fruit is like the number one thing for us to be eating that actually want to be eaten. You know, and then, you know, meat is what we hunt. We've been hunting since the beginning of time. Not saying we haven't been eating plants either. I'm sure we've been eating both. A well-balanced diet definitely works for a lot of people. Does it work for everybody? No, but I think it works for a lot of people. Well, and omnivores basically. We have an omnivoric intestinal tract, right? But it is what it is. We all gonna have our own thoughts and our own beliefs. So you have yours, I have mine. Make sure you look into the content. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video if you're watching it. And hey, if you got any other good information for me, post in the comments down below. Your feedback helps me. I do not get mad at criticism. I think constructive criticism is incredibly needed. So hey, critiques are always welcomed, and any valuable information is always needed as well. I love y'all. My health days are kind of quick. I'm not trying to keep these too damn long. I love y'all, and I'm out of here. Straight positive health videos. That's it. Positive health videos. We ain't trying to scare people about food no more. I think everybody's paranoid enough when it comes to food. It's about life. We out.